Autumn is well and truly here. It's my favourite season, despite the dark and the damp and the wind. It's not everyone's favourite season though. Fundraisers especially are up against it at this time of year. Loads of meetings, loads of deadlines, concept notes to write, proposals to put in. It can be a really stressful time. I thought I would try and take some of that stress away. I've spent hundreds of hours coaching non-profit leaders. I've read thousands of fundraising proposals in my time. And down the years, I've spotted a number of things that every great fundraiser does. So here are the 7 habits of highly effective fundraisers. Hi, my name's Adam. I'm a coach for non-profit leaders, for journalists, for social entrepreneurs, for change makers. I've been lucky enough to work with some brilliant fundraisers, and I've spotted a few things during my time, so I'm going to share them with you today. I've got 7. Here are the 7 habits of highly effective fundraisers. Truly effective fundraisers sell an idea, not a need. To do this, they don't just give a problem, they present the donor or the funder with an idea of a transformation. They allow the funder to feel like part of something bigger, that they're at the center of a movement or a major change. They're not just saying this is wrong and we can fix it, but they show them this brave new world that if they go on a journey together, they can help create. A good example of that is one of my favorite organizations at the moment, New Public, who are promising to help reimagine social media. That's so exciting for a donor. We know a lot of the problems that social media can create in terms of division and polarization and misinformation. But what about we reimagine it as a kind of different kind of space that's positive and empowering and engaging? That sounds something like a funder might want to get behind. Highly effective fundraisers treat funders as though they are partners. They're not just patrons, but valuable collaborators, people that they work with on a day-to-day basis, people that they keep up to date, people that they are really in partnership with. They are allies in creating impact together. And a lot of this is also about understanding the needs of that funder itself. I did a lot of work with the Gates Foundation, and obviously we were providing support to journalists, but our work fell into a much larger portfolio of work for them that involved upstream work with pharmaceutical companies, downstream work like vaccination programs. And you have to understand where your particular program fits as part of that puzzle and help them discern and determine the impact of that work, help make strategic interventions that complement the rest of their work, and especially their other grantees. Truly effective fundraisers give before they get. Now, this is a little controversial because, well, I guess there's a power dynamic with funders that not everyone's comfortable with, and a lot of people, including me, would say some funders need to do a lot more work to make it easier for grant seekers to engage with them, to find out what their priorities are, to apply for the money. That all said, I've always seen that highly effective fundraisers provide value first. They give before they get. Whether that's through connections or insights or opportunities or networking, they build trust before making an ask. And this is especially important if you're trying to engage with a funder who does not accept unsolicited asks. So they don't have an open call, you're not allowed to email them. You've got to build a relationship of trust in which you can provide value to them first. Every great fundraiser I have ever met has a fundraising engine. This is a set of principles and processes that allow you to be incredibly focused in your work. It makes sure you understand your value, which funders you're looking for, and then helps you track progress against very clear fundraising goals. It can take the form of a spreadsheet, a Notion database, a CRM, plenty of places you can do it. I've created my own. It's called Fundraising HQ. It contains data and intelligence on over 80 funders. You can download that for free if you want. Just follow the link at the end of this video or down below. So I've come to my very sunny kitchen to make a cup of tea, but I have one more tip for you while I'm here. Highly effective fundraisers ask for too much money, not too little. This is sometimes counterintuitive because we think if we ask for less money, we can basically increase the chances of getting that money. But the reality is it's often the opposite. By increasing the amount that we're asking for, we're showing and increasing the ambition and potential impact to the project. We're saying this is something big and exciting, and we want you as a funder to come on the journey with us. Highly effective fundraisers hold on to visions for an unreasonably long amount of time. Now, this is something personally I'm not actually very good at. I've always found that I really struggle to kind of think big enough and really hold on to an idea, even when the odds are against it. But highly effective fundraisers, they do just that. They are relentless in pursuing a vision, in pursuing the idea that they want to realize, and finding the right people to help support them to achieve it. Even when the path seems long or uncertain, they continue. They double down, they find partners, they find ways around obstacles, and they do not give up. Highly effective fundraisers know when to give up. Even though great fundraisers hold on to visions for an unreasonably long amount of time, they are also prepared to move on when they understand that a funder is not interested, doesn't have strategic alignment, or is just not going to work for this particular project. And sometimes that's down to vibes, sometimes it's down to the relationship and you just don't click with someone. There's no point pursuing a funder who isn't aligned or is in the middle of a strategic refresh. They're just not going to be interested. It makes much more sense to pursue opportunities that you can actually work with. As I said in the last point though, sometimes you've got to hold on to visions for an unreasonably long amount of time, and truly effective fundraisers, they know when to give up and they know when to not give up. So that's it, the 7 habits of highly effective fundraisers as observed by me, a humble fundraiser sometimes, or used to be anyway. These days I'm more of a coach and consultant. I support non-profit leaders, I support journalists, I support social entrepreneurs. I do that through coaching. I've got courses on fundraising. I've got a whole bunch of free products, including a ChatGPT bot that helps you find funders. You can find out more about all of that on my website. Please like and subscribe, it really helps me. Also got a newsletter if you're interested in learning about frameworks for building an organization of purpose. I send that every week. Yeah, all the links below. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.